Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my September TBR. Holy moly, I can't believe it's September. So last month I was prioritizing buddy reads and sequels, and I actually got through quite a couple of buddy reads I will be discussing in my wrap-up video going up next. But there were a couple that I still needed to read. So this month I'm going to be prioritizing the same thing: buddy reads, sequels, and then self-published books. So first of all, I am in the middle of a couple of books, and these are the ones that I know I'm going to finish this month for sure. The first being The Blood Mirror by Brent Weeks, which is the fourth book in the Lightbringer series. So this is a pretty chunky book. I'm about a third of the way through it right now. Just didn't have time to finish it in August, and this was on my August TBR, so definitely want to finish up this one and only have one book left in the Lightbringer series, which this has been a long series, so I'm excited to finish it up. I'm also in the middle of Wildcat, book one of the Kaladin saga by J.P. Harker. This was so kindly sent to me by the author, and this is one that I've been wanting to get to for a while. I know Lezlie over at The Nerdy Narrative loves this book, so I will link her channel down below where she talks about this. It says Rhiannon of the Caterin is conflicted about giving up a warrior's life to become a wife and mother, but her love for her new husband is enough to at least make her consider it. However, with the conquering Gaians moving ever closer to her homeland, a peaceful life may no longer be an option for Rhea or for any of her people. My little baby girl is literally right next to me. With rival tribes, old suitors, and the dangerous General Lepidus to contend with, Rhea soon finds her new family in unprecedented danger, and her choices now must be about more than just herself. So, sounds great. I am like only 2 chapters in, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's really well written so far, so excited to keep going with this one and hopefully finish it this month. And then last, I am in the middle of one of the nonfiction books that I picked up through work, and that is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This is like one of the most essential self-help nonfiction books, I feel like, that I've just heard about this for so long. So I finally am picking it up. It's pretty short. I'm like halfway through, and I think it's really, really impactful. Like, I think this should be a must read for everyone, at least from what I've read so far. So this one's great, and hopefully we'll finish up that one too. All right, so here are the ones that I'm in the middle of. I also started listening to the audiobook for The Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman, which is the third and final book in the His Dark Materials trilogy. I am just starting that one, so I don't really have many thoughts yet on it, and I will let you all know how I like it when I finish it. So that trilogy will hopefully be finished out by the end of September. A couple of other sequels that I would love to get to, An Echo of Things to Come by James Islington. This was on my August TBR, did not have time to get to it, so would love to get to it this month. It's pretty chunky as well, so hopefully I can get to it. This is definitely a trilogy I've been really wanting to prioritize because I really enjoyed the first book, and it just had so much going on that I feel like I really can't let too much time pass before I get to the next one. And if I manage to finish all of those, which that would be a lot, I would love to get to Rule of Wolves by Leigh Bardugo, the second and final book in the Nikolai duology, which is the continuation series from the Shadow and Bone Grisha trilogy. And I really enjoyed King of Scars. I loved it. I loved the ending. I know it was very controversial, but I really enjoyed it. So I've been really wanting to pick this one up. It's also pretty large. All these books are so thick. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get to it, but I'd love to. I would love to finish off that duology. And then the buddy reads that I have with Elle going on. The one that I still have not finished is 12 Kings and Sharakai. And this is one that I had started a couple months ago, and I just feel like I wasn't in the mood for it when I started it and was kind of forcing myself to push through it because it was a buddy read with Elle, and I'm going to start it over because I have a feeling that this is going to be a fantastic book for me and that I'm really going to enjoy it if I'm just in the right mood and read it a little faster than I was reading it before, because I had picked this up like when it was the busiest time with my baby. So this is one, I'm starting it over fresh, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy it. I think it was just how I was reading it the first time through was affecting my enjoyment of it. So definitely still planning on finishing up this one, hopefully. And then the buddy read for this month, the month of September, is A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan, which is a book I've heard really good things about from Kitty G's channel, which I will link down below. She's the one who first put this book on my radar, and I've been wanting to read it ever since. It sounds fantastic. The covers are gorgeous, and this is definitely one I feel like is more underrated, so I would love to get to this month. It's pretty short as well. It's unlike some of these other really thick books. This one seems like it would be pretty easy to get to if I had a chance to pick it up. So would love to get to this one. So these are all the books that I would love to get to in the month of September. Let's now talk about what's realistic for me. I think what's the most realistic is going to be finishing up these 3 books because I've already started them. And then the Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman, and then 12 Kings of Cherokee, because I'm restarting this one. I think realistically, these are the books I will probably have time for. And then again, if I get through these, I think I would pick up An Echo of Things to Come. So most realistically, these are the books that I'll read in September. And then if I have time, I'd love to get to these. So those are the books I plan on reading this month. Did you see any that you have read before that you love and would like to comment on? Let me know down below. A couple of you have been asking if I will bring back the Roll the Dice game. Absolutely want to. The reason I haven't been doing it the past couple months is just because I haven't been able to read as much, and I've had like obligations in my reading where I've been needing to read buddy reads and sequels I've been really wanting to prioritize, and then the self-published books I really need to prioritize. So just because I've had like what feels like obligations in my reading, I haven't been able to kind of be as flexible. So maybe by the end of the year, but we'll see. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!